Lakoa has a reputation for being an absolutely immaculate boat, comfortable, a really beautifully designed home, and she goes like an absolute rocket in terms of sailing. I'm Chantal Ford.
And I am Gil from Sailing Lakoa.
So when we first started looking to be liveaboards and to buy a boat, Gil was going down the monohull path until I said, no, we're going cat. I am going to be working from the boat. I really want a catamaran. And so for us, we did a lot of research, probably over a year. And for us, Leopard was the clear winner. It is a sturdy, reputable boat.
We've got our brand new asymmetrical spinnaker. You'll be able to see some colorful images attached with that. And then brand new bowsprit, stays and pad eyes. Sails are 5 years, yes. Standing rigging was done 2018. The sail bag is brand new last year, 2023. Solar panels, we've got 3 times 395 watts LG. And then we've got this Flexi, that's 500 watts.
So the cockpit is certainly one of our favourite parts of Lakoa. This is where we had every meal. It's really secure and safe and protected from weather. So if it's raining, we're still eating out here. Everything comes down, it's fully protected, but also everything comes up as well. So everything rolls up. Every single panel you see here rolls up. You get a beautiful fresh breeze. The back panels here, the PVC rolls up so you can let the breeze through and keep the mozzies out. And on the exterior, we have new shades installed. They come right down to here and have a drop down as well. Come out to the side here and drop down so you really have a beautiful shady area. The rear here, this covers up. You've got life raft storage here.
So that's a Highfield aluminium bottom, double short, so you never get mystic wet inside the tender. It's a 3.1 meter, and we've got a 20 horsepower Yamaha outboard, which is all new 2022 as well.
There was a debate that we had about the tender. He wanted a 20 horsepower. I'm like, it's not necessary. It's so heavy. You know, can't we get something lighter so it's easier to pull? But it's actually the lifestyle and the experiences that it gives you. The 20 horsepower, it's not just, more fun, but we have had a tender full of, 6 to even 8 people did we have at one point, taking them out to reef that they couldn't get to on their tender. And we've got the wheels, the retractable wheels underneath, which then solve that problem of it being heavy.
Autopilot, compass, and we are running the Raymarine Axiom 9.
And the hatch here above you opens.
Hatch here, yep. So the roof slides over, and then that gives you full access so you can stand up and see. Have a very good vision of the front of the boat.
And then in all weather, you've got this clear running all the way around, so you're completely protected.
Trap, that's brand new from last year. Strata glass, so you get a full 180 degree clear visual of everything that's happening around the boat.
This is good for if you're in a flowing sea. If it's quite rough, you've got this just so any big waves. But if you've got kids, if you've got animals, you've got nice solid glass chrome doors that can lock halfway, or they can lock fully open. And also when you're on passage, if it's shut and it's a bit rough outside, you can actually just open up this little part here and hand things to the skipper. And if you've got guests, there's a fold out bench side of things, so it's really nice space.
The whole boat on the boat runs through a Victron system, and we can all monitor everything with the Servo GX70. All the information that you need: shore power, your 240 volt, and your solar intake as well. You don't have to do anything. The inverter runs everything. And we've added last year, I've added this feature where you can motor as well as getting solar at the same time. So you get dual power coming into the batteries.
So we're in the saloon galley. We've got a U-shaped galley, which I absolutely love. So when we're on passage, I feel really, really secure here. One of my favorite things is, strangely, the bin. So when I'm making things here, it actually has a little lid here. So I can just put everything in there. And then on the other side here, you can also put the rubbish in there. Or the throw rubbish. So up here you've got storage, you've got shelved storage on this side. Another of the features that I absolutely love in this galley is you've got a drying rack down in here. So take this lid off and that just drains straight into the ocean. So, 2 gas burners. So the larger one here and the oven. I can't remember what it was that I cooked on here, but everyone's been quite surprised what I can cook. It's actually a really decent boat oven, which is awesome. You've got the tongs on here to hold everything on securely. Back here, this has so much space. You can put your food or appliances, whatnot. We always have this clear protective, the PVC on there. It serves 2 purposes. We've kept the timber in absolutely beautiful condition, and it also is anti-skid, so highly recommend. Pantry space here. On this side, you've got drawers that actually, they're strung so they can't come out any further, and we've never had any issue with any doors opening at all. It's all very secure, and there's a heap of storage under every single saloon seat. So to us, we've got more pantry space under here. Pull down blinds, they go down on these tracks here. So you see a lot of boats with curtains that are sort of flopping around. These are just, nice and tight there. Aircon as well. So you've got your starboard and port side aircon heater, depending where you're going. In the saloon, we've got a Samsung monitor, which is new, and we run that off Starlink. So Starlink's all installed, ready to rock. There's also a second internet choice as well. You just need to get a SIM, so that's all installed behind here, a modem. With all of the hatches and the side windows in the saloon, they all have protective covers. So these are new. On the exterior, the covers for the windows, it protects the windows, and it also obviously keeps you cool. So we are in the starboard aft side, the master cabin. So welcome. Got a beautiful large queen size bed here with really a lot of storage under here. So we've got an aeration mat under here to reduce any mildew. Under here, you've got the inverter, and you've got a lot of hanging space here. Thou shalt not judge my fashion while I'm living on a boat. So there's a lot of hanging space here. So I've got all of this, and this is Kills It All. So if you have guests, this is fully containable, the owner's side. So you just shut these 2 doors, and then this shuts fully as well, so you're completely enclosed. Your guests can stay up making noise. You can go to bed, and it's really great. You've got an office space here. So under here is storage, and here is more storage. Under here is actually quite a lot of storage. As you can see, under sort of this part is under the hull, so we actually use part of that as a pantry as well, for anything that doesn't need to be refrigerated but you want to just keep a bit cool. And again, that's actually quite deep. Under here you can have a seat, so you can actually use this as a desk space. We prefer to office with a bit. You've got more hanging space in here, so that's where we keep our sailing gear, our life jackets, etc. This is really deep storage, so again, that's sort of arm-length storage. There's 2 or possibly actually 3 aircon vents as well, so that's heating and aircon. So it comes into the owner's cabin, into the hallway and the office area. And this is the bathroom, which has been quite the envy of a lot of other boat owners. It's really spacious, and we've actually upgraded to have a backlit vanity, which is quite nice. So this is a brand new toilet that's fresh water. Here is possibly the best shower that I've seen on a boat. It's actually, I've enjoyed this a lot more than land. I don't know why. It's actually really good. And behind here is huge storage.
Yeah.
Like quite a lot of storage behind here. That goes all the way to the front, to the bow of the boat. The hot water systems are actually, they've been replaced as well in the last couple of years, so that it's hot, scalding hot. So this is the guest side, so the port aft cabin. It's another queen size bed with huge storage under here. So again, you've got a great deal of storage space. We've got, this is our tool shed, actually. Tool shed, suitcases, everything in there. And at the rear, you've got hot water units. So they're new and very, very good. You've got the isotherm part of the refrigeration, and you've got the diesel tank there as well. There's a whole lot of storage here as well. So you've got hanging space. For us, because we're liveaboard, we have chosen to hang some shelving in there. So we're in the port forward cabin now. So this is a double bed here, and at the rear you've got a single bed as well. Under here there is a heap of storage. Once again, we use this as our pantry. So all of our extra food for provisioning. In here as well is shelving, very deep shelving as well. So there's tools for us. Over here we use this as a linen closet. So again, we have installed shelving, but it is hanging. So if you did have guests and they want hanging space, there's heaps of hanging space. You've got aircon in here. We also have a fairly newly installed water maker that was installed about 2022. And that runs off lithium. It runs off our solar. And we run it about half an hour a day just to top up the tank. So rather than doing it in one, big batch, and that takes about 10% of the battery. So it's really, really good. And we've never had any issues with that, which is good. The original toilet on the port side was originally manual, and we switched it over. So we've got an electric toilet on this side as well.
2008 vessel. It's in now new condition and modernised.
Lakoa has a reputation for being an absolutely immaculate boat. Anybody who has met Lakoa and ourselves along the east coast from Melbourne all the way to Lizard Island, Lakoa has reputation for being in absolute mint condition and gets mistaken for brand new all the time, because she is our home, and safety and being a true blue water cruiser, it's vital for us. She feels safe, she's sturdy, she sails incredibly well and has all of the upgrades, a really beautifully designed home, and she goes like an absolute rocket in terms of sailing.
Now in Townsville, Breakwater Marina. If you want to view it,
Yep.
swing by, say hi.
Say hello.
Yeah, that's it.
Come and say hello.
Absolutely.
See you.